Hey guys. So, you can see a small summary of what's about to be said. This isn't cut or edited or taken out of context. This is truly what Jennifer Lawrence believes, because apparently anything that existed before her time in the Hunger Games doesn't really exist, because apparently she's the first. So, you're probably wondering, just um just prepare for copious amounts of stupid. Ladies, if you're pregnant, you might want to go away, turn this off and go away. I don't want anything happening to the baby. I don't want it, you know, because of the amounts of stupid you're about to intake. So,
Hunger Games, nobody had ever put a woman in the lead of an action movie because it wouldn't work. We were told girls and boys can both identify with a male lead, but boys cannot identify with a female lead.
Oh, absolutely.
And it
oh, absolutely, she says. Um, so first off, Sigourney Weaver would like to have a word with you. Uma Thurman would like to have a word with you. Kate Beckinsale would like to have a word with you. Mila Jovovich would like to have a word with you. I can keep going. Um, He goes on to say, and every time I see it, it just makes me so happy. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Jennifer Lawrence, along with the rest of these fucking celebrity elites, are the ones who are like, ah. They truly think they're doing good in the world. They truly think that, oh, I'm the best of this. I'm the first this. I'm first that. You know, and she's not. Because apparently action heroes and or action movies and action leads didn't exist before she did Hunger Games. Um and again, I'll play it up to that point again so you can hear what she said. Let me get up. I'll just play the whole thing.
I remember when I was doing Hunger Games, nobody had ever put a woman in the lead of an action movie because it wouldn't work. We were told girls and boys can both identify with a male lead, but boys cannot identify with a female lead.
Oh, absolutely.
And it just makes me so happy every single time I see a movie come out that just blows through every single one of those beliefs and proves that it is just a lie to keep certain people out of the movies, to keep certain people in the same positions that they've always been in. And it's just amazing to watch it happen and watch you at the helm.
This is all so tiresome. It's like the same fucking people who say, "Oh yeah, that is the first black superhero," but then completely forget that Blade existed and Spawn existed and whatever other black superhero existed back then. Or, oh, this is the first all black cast for a TV show. Fresh Prince, uh, Family Matters. So it's like if it existed in the past, it's like they completely forget about it. Completely irrelevant. These actors are so fucking high on themselves and so into this fucking politically correct bullshit that they, again, Sigourney Weaver would like to have a word with you. If I just to test it. I mean, I should have done this from the beginning. When you think of action, a female action superhero, not superhero, but a female action movie lead, who do you think of? Let me know. Some people think of Sigourney Weaver. Some people think of like Kate Beckinsale doing Underworld. Some people think Uma Thurman in Kill Bill. So everyone has their own idea of, the action, the female action lead. Most people's minds tend to go to Sigourney Weaver because she's completely fucking badass. And the fact that they say that most men can't identify with the female lead is complete bullshit. I don't know what fucking people they're talking to. Probably the ones that are like, oh, boys don't like pink. How do you know? I like pink. I find it actually rather of a relaxing color. It's like, oh yeah, men are toxic and men don't pick girls in video games, and it's like there's some video games where you play as a female the entire time, and men play those games, and like in WoW and stuff like that. I have a mixture of male characters and I have a mixture of female characters because I don't care. And I'm not the only one. I'm sure you guys are exactly the same. I'm sure you have a female action star that you've seen that you're like, yeah, I relate to that, or at least that's something I wish I could be. Maybe not the female part of it, but doing like Angelina Jolie, Lara Croft. Huh, yeah, in case they forgot that one too. I mean, Lara Croft's game, Tomb Raider, and the idea of going around finding ancient treasures, battling evil people, it sounds so fun. And then you actually, nowadays with the games where you have like the bad scenarios where she gets her head blasted off or something, may not be so fun now. But back in the day when it was just pointy tits and all that, it was a little more favorable. But now they show you the bad side of it. It's like, well, if you don't grab onto that rock just right, you're going to go plummeting down. You're going to be impaled by everything below. Or, oh, if you don't move right away, that fucking rock's going to come down, crush your fucking hands, and you're going to fall and get impaled on those spikes below. But Jennifer Lawrence, you are not the first female lead action, in a movie, or first female lead in an action movie. There's there's plenty before you. Linda Hamilton, Pam Grier, yeah, Sigourney Weaver. Like everyone says, Mila Jovovich, Uma Thurman, Angelina Jolie, Halle Berry. I mean, even though she wasn't a lead, Carrie Fisher, Tamara Dobson, Cleopatra Jones, and she's a whole lot of woman. Linda Carter, Who's the actor who played? Yep, Linda Carter. 1975 to 1979. Even though it wasn't a movie or action, it technically is action. It's a superhero. It's Wonder Woman, and this was 1975. But yes, Jennifer Lawrence, you're definitely the first. You fucking conceited cunt. Sigourney was a pretty kick-ass female lead. Let's see. Who else can I think of? Jamie Lee Curtis in the Halloween movies. I mean, so much so that her character is still fucking alive. Amazing. Yes, Queen Slay. Or something like that. Excuse me? You forgot one. The beautiful Carrie Fisher. I'd add Kathleen Turner in Romancing the Stone. Julie Newmar. Yeah, Julie Newmar. Just Lucy Lawless. Yeah, Xena, the Princess Warrior. Yeah, exactly. Kate Beckinsale. Oh yeah. Kate Beckinsale is just everything in that. Even if the movie sucked, it's like at least you could stare at her. Buffy, Uma Thurman, yeah, Gina Davis, and then Nicole Smith. Big yikes. G.I. Jane, another good movie. Lisa Lawless, aka Xena the Warrior Princess. Atomic Blonde was a pretty good movie. Went to see that in the theaters. It was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, The Matrix. Oh yeah, the transformation. God, that's so amazing. See, I took your balls. Um, Lindsay Wagner, MS, Bionic Woman. Reminds me of Brie Larson saying she was like playing the first solo female superhero. God, she was gorgeous. I mean, she still is pretty gorgeous for her age. Nia Davis. She's right in a way. No, she's not. Jamie Lee Curtis. Thank you. She's probably the first person I've seen mentioning Jamie Lee Curtis, even though it's not an action movie. I mean, I think it's pretty actiony when you're being chased around by a dude wielding a fucking knife who can you just murder everyone with his bare fucking hands. Keira Knightley. Today's young Hollywood actresses let their egos go too big. Trailblazer from the future. Farrah Fawcett, yeah. Jacqueline Smith, Kate Jackson, Linda Carter, Angela Lansbury, A. Francis Barbara Sandwick. Once again, proving to all the dummies that she wasn't quirky, she was intolerable. Bridget Fonda kicked ass, kicked serious ass in Point of No Return in 1993, when Jennifer Lawrence was 3 years old. Boys cannot identify with a female lead. Oh. Jennifer Lawrence was the first woman ever photographed. She slept with Weinstein to get her part. Real trailblazer. Another example of how clueless many in Hollywood are about everything. Yeah, who cares if she's wrong? She's hot, though. But this is the kind of shit that these people truly believe. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What a stupid tweet. What an idiotic thing to say. Wasn't Alien and many others out before she was even born? How about Halloween, 1978? 1978, god damn. Jamie Lee Curtis. God, Jamie Lee Curtis back in the day, she was not only badass, she was hot. That's simply retarded. Well, she is an idiot. Nice tits, though. But, I'm sure most of you get that. Um, Dudes also weren't used to playing games as a woman by then. Right. Yeah, Samus, still one of the coolest, most iconic video game characters. Also a woman. And that's not a movie, but that's an action game. And again, most guys, they're saying that most guys can't identify with a female lead, which is complete fucking bullshit. So, again, these are the people who because they are so out of it. They think they're so fucking high and mighty that they're truly the first ones to do this or the first to say that. Right? And they're like trailblazers. Again, it's the same thing. It's like the first female lead this or the first black superhero. It's like, so what? What about all the black superheroes and female leads and this and that back in the fucking 90s? Are just these don't exist? You can't remember them, so they don't exist. This is the problem with things now. This is the problem with young people now. Even though Jennifer Lawrence is what, around my age? Um, it just shows that once you go, essentially, once you become a Hollywood elite, it's just like boom, and every real thought, and all you know is whatever they program into you. And once you become, you're pretty much disposable to them. Once they don't need you anymore, blacklisted. If you don't have the right ideas, the same as them, blacklisted. But yeah, apparently no female has ever been in an action lead role before Jennifer Lawrence. Hunger Games was what, 2011? So no woman was ever in the lead of an action movie before 2011. Let's see, the fucking, I don't even know her name, but Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I remember going to see that in theaters when it came out. I was in fucking like middle school or something. It was like 2000. Actually, no, I was like 13 and I went to see it. It was me and my friend Talden. We went to see it. But no female action leads before Jennifer Lawrence in 2011. None at all. These people they're up here. They need to come down here because while, yes, they are celebrities, they tend to be a lot more uneducated and dumber than even the dumbest people you'd find walking around Walmart or something. Like when people think of stupidity and ignorance, they think of like the Southerners and this and that. Go to fucking Hollywood. You will truly see what ignorance is. They have no concept of what's actually happening in the real world. They're in their little isolated bubbles with their PR agents and their managers and their fucking elitist friends. They have no idea what's actually happening in the real fucking world. They think that they're the first everything, the first black this, the first female that, completely forgetting that there were hundreds of people before that who did the exact same fucking thing. But no, they were the first. Just because you're stupid and fucking retarded and either don't want to acknowledge it or completely forgot about it, doesn't mean you're the first. These people need to get a fucking grip on reality. Fuck. But question of the day, when you think of female action heroes or female leads in action movies, who's the first one that comes to your mind? Let me know below. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.